Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our House Oldflowers playthrough here in the Reach during the Crown Stag. In the last episode we sorted out a couple of alliances to try and sow some seeds ready, and we went to a wedding up in the House Oakheart's lands, which we are currently returning from, so we will allow ourselves to return from that. We're not too far away, and then we will carry on. I asked you guys in the last episode in the questions who your favourite extinct house was, and we got some awesome answers. Many for House Mud, who is my personal favourite extinct house. We got some for Gardner, Haraway, Rain, Toyne, Justman, so many great ones. Darklin, which was a series that I was tempted to do instead of this one, but we went with House Oldflowers in the end, just because I didn't think we'd played in the Reach before. Travel, a knight errant. It is known that the people of Clicking Moor seem to profess a special devotion towards their knights and their legends. My lord, the knight says, bowing his head, it is most fortunate that you and I came to meet at this crossroad, for I am in search of a marvellous fountain with water which is said to cure all illnesses. If you were to help me in my quest, I shall pay homage to you. I shall never leave a knight unattended. Lead the way. Join me and forget about all this foolishness. We convince the knight to join us. Oh, really nice army you have there. Let's have a look at this wandering knight. 28 miles. Just chased, dutiful captain, and an open terrain expert. Decent marshal, but he's got no sort of fighting skill, which is a shame. So I shall never leave a knight unattended. Lead the way. Let's see what we get into. A knight errant, the quest. The knight leads us to a small clearing where a natural fountain glimmers. The light reflects on its surface with a blissful shimmer, and it makes the water look so bright that it feels like a second sun. Careful, a beast, a guardian. The knight points at a stag standing between us and the fountain. Don't fear, I shall fight it. I'll distract it, you get the water. Now you shall make a fine distraction. You become the owner of healing water. The travel plan will be resumed. I feel like we should be a little bit more honourable than that. Don't fear, I shall fight it. We gain knight errant training for 15 years. Miles will become the owner of healing water. The beast wounds you. 48% chance. That's pretty risky. But so's that one as well. Well, it's a 50-50, isn't it? So I'll distract it, you get the water. You gain the treat wounded, and the healing water was destroyed because, of course, it was. Things don't seem to go our way. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. At long last, I'm finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Allendale. After a long journey, I look forward to resting for some time. My entourage reports that we have journeyed for 330... Wow, we were nearly gone for a year. My regency ended. Also, Oldflowers gained 150 prestige. Regency ends. What things have we got? We can create an accolade. We can declare 2 wars, which is against slavers, something we're not going to get involved in. And activity available, host a grand tournament. No, we've got more important things that we need to sort out. I do believe that some of our... Can we actually marry off our uncles? No, not unless we marry them to someone in our court, which we could do. We've got Sylvina Conklin, so we'll marry those two. Why not? Try and get a few more little Oldflowers running around the place. And Adam Oldflowers, let's arrange a marriage for you. Do we have... my dear nephew, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Excellent. Do we have any other young women? We've got Dalla, whoever she is. So well, you will not accept that marriage, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to marry you, unfortunately. What about our knight? Our good knight Jaffa. Can we find him a match? Captain of our household guard, we can wed him off. Let's see if we can find anyone with some inheritable traits, see if we can breed some monsters to serve within our court. How old is he? He's 36. We want someone who's going to be young enough to possibly give us give him some children. Intelligent, hale, Oh, genius. Oh no, intelligent 27. Mismatched eyes and fecund. Sand Dornish. Probably not Dornish. Let's go for you. Get our knight married. Maybe see if we can get anything going on there. Right, so our land is this bit here. Where could we start to try and expand into? To the impressive man, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Green Wall. Who is the Lord of Green Wall? Lord Theo Bushy. Maybe we start taking over some of this land so we can start working on this High Lordship. We're going to need this High Lordship to take Highgarden. I don't know how we're going to take Highgarden yet, but we'll work towards that. Let's get... yes, we're still trying to sway you, aren't we? But we're trying to sway you, so we can do that. So let's try and get you to fabricate a claim upon this land here. In Lordship of a Green Wall. 19 months remaining. Hopefully we've got enough gold for that. It's going to take us a while to get enough gold. Oh, we got over our wounds fairly quickly, which is good. Our manpower hasn't really improved because there's not a lot that we can do with that. We've got our daughter. Is she doing much? Not at the moment. Education focus. Well, why not? Let's go for a diplomacy focus. She's still too young to educate. We'll see how things... We could always get another alliance with her, but we'll wait for now. Petition liege. I can petition my liege to help me resolve the challenges I face. Sincere requests which contribute to the good of the realm. Offer knight tutelage. Who have we got? To the modest man, I would like your brother, Gawain Oldflowers, to become the squire of Accolane Florent. Let's have a look at Accolane Florent. He is a knight, but he has no fighting ability whatsoever. We aren't knighted, though, so... Yep, yeah, oh, his wife's pregnant, so that's going to be another Oldflowers. Yeah, you can go and squire for him. Maybe it'll get us some sort of alliance if we're lucky with the Florents at some point. I love how they've given them the Florent ears. Awesome. So funny. I feel like it's going to be a lot of waiting early on. A lot of waiting, a lot of plotting. Pax Dissuade, Pax to gain 25% opinion of you. Yeah, our Septum, perfect. Not really much else we can do. We could invite some people to maybe get ourselves some better knights and such. Adopt a set of personal arms. I don't think we'll do that. And what could we actually do with that? Spouse investment inquiry. With Lady Meredith's diligent administration of my household finances, there is more gold at the end of this season than expected. How should we put it to best use, husband? Host a magnificent dinner party to the delight of all. Every powerful vassal gains 20% opinion of you. Every courtier gains 20. Invest the money in the local area. Increase development. If there's one thing money can buy, it's eyes and ears. Increase defenses. You lose 15 stress because we're seatful. Let's save it for now. Let's take the gold and put it away for now. A set of personal arms can distinguish me further from my house and family. No, we won't bother with that for now because, well, we're the only Oldflowers really. We're the lead of the house, and we are going to go for that gardener sigil, so there's not really much point in us doing that. Has our brother had his baby yet? No. What about you? Oh, you're still betrothed. I forgot that your bride isn't old enough yet. He's such a cool character. I'm really happy with him. Spar with Knight. I don't think we'll do that. You can unlock a new lifestyle perk. Let's have a look what we've got. Inspiring Rule. Monthly prestige per powerful vassal on the council. +4. Firm Hand. Monthly prestige per dread. Befriend. You can use the befriend scheme. Unlock the challenge to board game interactions. What else have we got? Heart of the Family. Close family opinion +15. Thoughtful. Opinion gained from sending gift. Not really got the money to send gifts, so I'm going to go with a befriend. Let's see if we can scheme to try and befriend some of these lords nearby, maybe get some more alliances, see if we can befriend the High Towers and the Ashbys, maybe Lady Oakheart. We did do a lot of work with Lady Arwen at the wedding where we tried to improve opinions. Greetings, Lord Mern of Aldenley. It has become clear that your Septon is working to establish a false and spurious claim on the lordship of Greenwall. Do not think that this kind of dishonourable action will go without response. Oh, but there is a basis for a claim here. Yes, there is, but King Robert loses 30% opinion of us for 5 years. Well, that's fine. How is King Bobby B doing? You've got your own problems, Bobby B. Well, Joffrey is around, so yeah, you've got your own things to worry about, Bobby B. I'd keep an eye on that if I was you. I think that's something you need to keep an eye on. Petition need. I don't want to host a Grand Tourney, can't afford it. Can we get a successor yet? No, we can't. Can we not get... Yeah, I'm going to say our brother would make a fine accolade, so let's do that. Bestowing this honorific will increase the acclaimed knight's opinion of you. Cost 100 prestige, perfect. The pride of Aldenley. The pride of Aldenley. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to do something with him because he's a great knight. My brother is knighted. News reaches me that my brother Gawain has been made a knight. He has made House Oldflowers very proud. Good for him. And he has had a daughter as well, Fruella Oldflowers. Whoa, what's going on here? Camp fever spreads. A lot of stuff kicking off by the looks of it. Camp fever spreads. Luckily not in our land. Well-organised court. Everyone in our court gains 10% opinion of us. Commander improved. Master Orbit. Paxter Swade. Our acquaintance Owen Merryweather has died. And I think it said that John had died as well. Lady Meredith is pregnant. Hopefully a son. Could really do with getting ourselves a son. Have you married yet? Otho, when can you marry? 15? Can they not marry at 15? Or have you got to wait for it to be 16 in this game? Camp fever spreads. New law. Your liege has passed law limited crown authority. Interesting. Very interesting. That could help our cause. Did it say that John Arryn had died? Yes. Lord John of the Vale. Lady Anya of Iron Oak. So, Sweet Robin didn't even get a chance to be born. Captain improved. Master Gawain improved his prowess by 1. Perfect. So our Master at Arms is doing his job, it would seem. Doing his job very well. Task finished. Septon Paxter of Aldenley finished the Fabricate claim on county task in Greenwall. Yeah, see it done for 84 gold. Can we move him on to the other bit so we can take all of Greenwall? That would be pretty good. We need to start working on this, so what better way than to do it? Let's... Oh, have we done it for all of Greenwall? Lordship of Greenwall. Oh, okay. So, Manderside then it is. Who rules Manderside? Oh, Lord Paramount Mace. Oops. We probably should have gone for the Garden Bounds up here instead, or Vine Warren, or maybe over the Mander. We own Greenway, don't we? Yeah, which is part of a different High Lordship, but that's fine. We're probably going to upset Mace there, but... we've been invited to Lord Bennis Fossaway's hunt, which we will join. Do we need to... High chance of danger, 2 locations. What should we go with then? Should we go with... Mercenary guards. That's a lot of money, though, to hire mercenary guard. Experienced captains. We'll just take the road. We'll take the risk. We'll take the risk. We should be fine. I want to join in with things like this to try and make friends within the reach. Betrothed can now marry. Perfect. Send proposal to the impressive man. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your brother Otto and my daughter Lanessa will be joined in holy matrimony. Perfect. Great news. A hunt, a fresh start. My acquaintance Lord Bennis is hosting a hunt in Berkeley, and time has come for us to depart. I should be able to proudly represent the House of Oldflowers. Hunting with birds is a most noble pursuit, one I am sure to excel at. I hope it goes well. Entered Regency, that's fine. A foreign treat. It's not the first time I catch my Uncle Adam fiddling around with some flowers. He's been picking along the road. Sometimes I swear I'd even hear him sighing overlooking Crenel's holding. My liege, he says, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Estelle. My desires know no end, her eyes, her hair, I long for just a salute. I'd die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. Who is she? Estelle, just a random reach woman. You're coming home with me. We have no time for such juvenile infatuations. We have enough room in our court to welcome both of you. Lord Theo loses 15% opinion of you. That's fine. Bring her home with us. We want plenty of old flowers within our court. Tempting fruit. Our road takes us through the treacherous parts of Crenel. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Mark jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. Who is Mark? Oh, our brother-in-law. You scared me, Mark. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit, I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll just take a little bite, he says. Hold on. What if it's poisonous? Only if I can try it first. Let Mark eat it. Hold on. What if it's poisonous? You gain unknown plant rash for 5 years. Mark can gain unknown. A rash appears when the plant is touched. Good job that we didn't eat it. The ancient home of House Peak Starpite lies within the Dornish Marches, home to one of the greatest powers in the Kingdom of the Reach. It has seen battles since time immemorial. Okay, so is that where we are at the minute? Desmira is in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mould cover the bread and fish fresh produce, and we have quickly used up the remaining dried food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. It's just a bit of mould. Nature will provide for us. You find some forage, nothing happens. You eat the wrong plant, you gain the trait ill. 4% you die. The locals around here must have something. Pilfered provisions. Lord Bennis loses 15%. We're going to have to go for that because I don't really want to risk getting ill. Lord Bennis of Orchard Way. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Lord Bennis has started on the preparations. His gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry. While building a camp closer to the hunting grounds, my bird grows restless, waiting, knowing it will soon be unleashed. Soon. Lord Bennis, Lord John of the New Barrel. So there's a few lords here then, by the looks of it. Lord Robin assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the woods near Berkeley. With any luck, we'll find a bevy of grouse, and our falcons will have great sport. The beaters' teams are ready with their hounds, and a well-appointed spot has been selected. Let's get out there. Fossaway room and then 2 random houses. So it's just as in the Fossaways by the looks of it. Garland has been the star of the hunt thus far. His falcon's talons forever dripping and red with fresh blood. So much so that his glove seems to be stained a permanent crimson. I cannot help but probe what he has done to train such an obedient and masterful hunting bird, and he just laughs. I wish I could tell you it was my good training, but speaking truthfully, my glove is blessed by the Father. I'd be willing to give it up for the right price. I must have it. Give him 15. You become the owner of Lucky Falconry Glove, but we gain 13 stress because we're greedy, or we lose 6 stress. I don't need any luck. Can't be taking on needless stress. My falcon seems to be getting quite agitated on my wrist, tapping and pecking restlessly at me. No doubt the beast is eager to take to the skies once again and bring me back a fresh kill. It would be good for the bird to stretch its wings, but I haven't yet spied a trace of anything worth hunting, so it's likely my falcon would return empty-taloned. Fly my falcon. Focus on tracking. Success chance increases. Well, we don't want to come back empty-handed. Lord Bennis Game Master's signal to the party to hush. We have arrived at the release spot. From our vantage point, we can see several speckled grouse strutting about the dense trees ahead. The beaters will soon be in position, ready to spook the game to flight. The party halts as we prepare to remove our birds' hoods and set them one by one to their sport. It's time. Come on, my falcon, let's catch something. Got a very low success chance though here. Should have gone for the befriend instead, shouldn't we? Instead of recreation, never mind. Lord Bennis watches excitedly as his falcon identifies a target and takes wing from its watch, soaring high into the air. The grouse are none the wiser as my falcon scans the ground from high above. It swoops like a bolt of lightning. The quarry scrambles for cover, but it's already too late. Nicely done. Let's try and befriend. Oh, Lord Paramount Mace is also here. We finish the hunt. What do we get from it? We get the hunter trait and gain 10 trait experience in hunting. That's not bad. We'll take it. We did something useful to kill a bit of time while we wait for our son. Bank, I hear. Desmira shout out in panic. Soon thereafter I hear a loud cracking sound, like that of wood breaking, or my patience finally snapping. I step out onto the grass to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel. My wagon wheel. I am sorry, my son-in-law. It was my turn as lookout, and I fell asleep at the reins. Shit, we're going to be late. Man's journey to Aldenley is delayed by 5 days. Or shuffle the supplies around, I'll ride rough from now on. No, we'll just take a delayed route home. At long last, we're finally home. My regency ended. Lady Meredith gains 150 prestige. We can host a grand tournament, which we're not going to do. Just hoping that we can get ourselves a son soon. And we'll go with a nice gardener name for it as well. A new claimant of all the buffoonery I have ever seen. In Lord Danton's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbours, my good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged Lord Gallard's claim on the Lordship of Greenway. Well done. Is he any... I feel like we should sack him now for... You're supposed to make me friends and not enemies. Lord Gallard gains an unpressed claim. Don't think we have a better option for that position, unfortunately. And we've had a son. Perfect. With a tired yet blissful smile, Meredith presents me with a perfect little son. One day a child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a lord? Well, we're going to want to go with a traditional gardener name. I don't think you can really do any better than Garth, can you? So we'll go for Garth Oldflowers. May you grow to be as strong and wise, my son Garth. Perfect. At least now we've got a son. 1 diplomacy, 1 learning. We'll leave you as you are for now. How's our daughter shaping up? 2 diplomacy, 2 learning. Still too young to get a guardian. We won't arrange any betrothal or anything yet either. Paxter is not swayed. Invitation to Lord Bradwell's feast. Who is Lord Bradwell? Bradwell Averdire. Where do you rule? Oh, very close. We may as well join your feast then, just because of how close it is. There's nothing else to do at present, is there? It's very close, just over the Mander, so we may as well go along. We'll try and make some friends from this. Who have we got? Lord Paramount Mace, Lord Alistair of Brightwater, Lord Bennett of Orchard Way. He's not got a great opinion of us. You have of House on Meadows, but is there anyone? Lord Randall Tarley. You probably wouldn't stand much chance of befriending him, if I'm honest. Yeah, they're in rank order. Let's go for Lord Alistair of Brightwater, House Florent, confirm. See if we can befriend him. Don't really want to befriend Mace because we want to overthrow him, really, don't we? My acquaintance, Lord Bradwell, is hosting a banquet in Aradire, and time has come for us to depart. The feast is in honour of Lord Paramount Mace, a truly remarkable human being whom deserves additional reverence. I do look forward to trying the mead of Aradire, as well as enjoying the local cuisine. And off we go. We're doing a lot of travelling about the Reach, aren't we? A duel demanded. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Baylor of Windworth Town. I have bested a dozen of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on the road looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And so, on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. Let's have a look at him. Baylor Kenwick, he's only a poor fighter. Decent martial, though. We could do with more knights. Let's have a look at ourselves. We're a trained fighter. Adam Oldflowers is also said he wouldn't mind. He's a trained fighter as well. You might be less valuable after I win. I've known. Let's go for it. Why not? You win the fight. You gain 75 prestige, and Baylor Kenwick joined our court. Perfect. We get a knight. Travelling the lands of my acquaintance, Lord Harris, has my entourage on edge, even panicky. At a single unknown noise, we jump to arms, and lo, a mysterious silhouette is amidst our wagon. Good evening, smiles the intruder coyly, toying with a blade. If only we'd met under more pleasant circumstances, she pouts. Still, Lord Harris wishes me to welcome you. Wanderer. Seductress, beautiful, intricate web weaver, rude, gluttonous, and deceitful. Fool, I'll make you pay for this. Your guards execute the assassin. Guards, catch her. Or you could join my agents. Arana joins your court. You gain discovered agents. Is she any good? Wow, 27 intrigue. What is our current? 14 Desmira. You know what? That's tempting. Go. I don't want to see you again. That's not bad to have her. She'd be an exceptionally good spy master. Why is he trying to kill us, Lord Harris? Mermander hold. Fall, I'll make you pay. You gain assessed for 5 years. Lord Harris becomes your nemesis. Don't really gain anything from that. We don't really gain anything from that. So, yeah, you can join us and become our new spy master. Can we get you to find secrets in Highgarden? Maybe you'll fare better than our old spy master. Making time, the servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. I can't wait for that bastard to make a fool of himself. I can't find Lord Alistair anywhere yet. I can't wait for him to arrive, so my plan is to befriend him can finally start. Hey, whoa, what's going on here? Everyone's having a bit of a dance. Mace the Ace, living the dream by the looks of it. Regent unsuccessfully furthers mandate. That's fine. We'll go along with that. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Lord Bradwell, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. It's taken much of the evening to get myself close to Lord Alistair without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want him to think this is spontaneous. The man gently dabs at the corners of his mouth with a corner of soiled tablecloth, brushing away crumbs of flaky pastry. I just hope the next course is a bit lighter, he opines. The whole point of a feast is to provide a rich, varied culinary experience, and so far this has felt more like it's trying to stuff us than excite us. Switch the subject to something less contentious. Loudly sing the meal's praises. That's going to upset him. Oh yes, sadly, it was just a poor choice, I think. You charm him utterly, becomes your friend. Either way, it looks like we stand a good chance. You grew closer to forming a friendship with Lord Alistair Florent. Perfect. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Lord Alistair. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. What a good evening. Gains 15% opinion of you for 10 years. Lord Alistair becomes your friend. Perfect. Shared an excellent feast and we become friends. You complimented your befriend intent. Ah, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting, while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. At a feast, everyone's a little greedy for something. Truthfully, it's relaxing to see the world be so honest for a change. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. This is where I want to be. Good folk mingle with here. Every guest with at least one trait in common with you gains 20% opinion of you. We lose stress, a chance to be seen with the great and good. We gain prestige. Probably this one. If we can gain a good opinion with everybody, that's probably the best thing that we could do. Lord Bradwell announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Lord Paramount's mace looks ready to burst with frustration. In between grumbles from his stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. He is making a fool of himself. You gain courteous guest. Mace has a point. Where is our food? Lose stress. Get that stress down. Not that I think we've got any stress. Can we try and befriend somebody else if we've got time? Lord Bennis Fossaway. Why not? I don't think we'll have time, but we can try. Lord Paramount Mace, it's a decent speech if a bit long-winded, but there's usually how these things go. The assembled guests clap and whoop politely. When it finishes, some more enthusiastically than others. Hear, hear. Or I've never much liked Mace, to be honest. Yeah, let's go for that. He's usurped our family's seat. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Lord Bradwell smiles at me. What a feast. Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Lord Bradwell's halls, twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I will struggle to forget, but now I shall depart. We gain 20 legitimacy and lose 17 stress. Perfect. Right, let's have a look at Lord Alistair. Florent, his heir is Aegon Florent. He has a daughter. He has 2 daughters. Nella Florent, Beone Florent. What traits do either of those have? One's 2, one is 0. How old is our son? 0. But probably be better to marry the older one, wouldn't it? She stands more in line to inherit, so let's arrange a marriage between her. Oh, not a marriage. We arrange a betrothal. Oh, that's why. House Oldflowers. We're now friends. Let's seal that friendship in marriage and an alliance, Lord Alistair. To the impressive Mern, I gladly accept your proposition. Your son and heir, Garth, will be betrothed to my granddaughter, Nella Florent. Excellent. We're going to get them Florent ears, but we're going to get another very powerful Reach house on our side, and we have arrived back home. My regency ended. Lady Meredith gained 150 prestige. Regency ended. Perfect. And with that, guys, I think we'll end the second episode of this series. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, guys, I really do appreciate it, and I really hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. It'd really help me out, and join that Discord server if you haven't already. And I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.